We're going to talk to him. Godbrand, you've never met anything you didn't immediately kill, fuck, or make a boat out of. Master? Why us? Yes. Thank you for clarifying, Master. We will try to direct the war accordingly. I only hope your generals will listen to us. Of course. Little Caesar, what are you doing? You really don't understand the act of forging, do you? He's not dead. We make life from death here. What do you want, Godbrand? Excellent apology. The war. Not his war. Accepted. Oh, we're hardly losing. I think wild destruction is what he wants. There is more wanton bloodshed than I would like. I don't love the rest of humanity. I don't want to share a world with them, but the suffering. Yes, the Night Hordes took as many of their victims as they could for the Forges. This'll do. If there are any left, take them to Isaac. If you'll excuse me, Godbrand, I have work to do. Yes. There's wonders to perform.
You do not question my loyalty. All I'm saying is that our goals can be met without gleefully paddling in the blood of children.
Taking Argesh is bloodshed for its own sake. There is no strategy here. Why not? I'd been told that vampires couldn't cross running water. Baths aren't running water, though, are they? I must respectfully disagree with my fellow Forge Master. Taking Argesh brings only terror and will scatter the human populace. Taking Brayla seals off one side of Wallachia. Well, I can't stop you from speaking to me. Your vampire aristocracy, after all. I'm a simple human smith. But you didn't have to. Before the war, night creatures were simply a species in hiding. They either reproduced naturally or were created by acts of wild magic. Now they are soldiers. Their numbers have to be replenished. You didn't need Forge Masters until now. If you say so. As much as he does to Isaac. Which is, frankly, not much. It's not like him to be indecisive. The fire in him has gone out somehow. It's as if we're looking at the embers of a man. Oh, I doubt that. Why are you so fascinated by that? All right. That is logical. I agree to that. But Dracula must approve the dispensation of troops. I met him over a year ago, when he was traveling. He sought me out, you know. I was living in the east of Rhodes, very quietly. He'd heard of me from scholars in town and looked for me, specifically. We talked for hours. After his wife died, he came to me, asking for my help. Can you imagine? A man like that. Asking a human for help in order to avenge a human. Master Dracula. Is it you? Tell me what you need. What's happened? Why do you need an army? Hey. I am so sorry. Is this genocide, Dracula? My fellow humans have never treated me with love, and I punish them for it. But I wouldn't have them suffer. And like any animal, I think the world would be poorer with their extinction. I would just see to it that they couldn't harm anyone else. Vampires feed on humans. I understand this. If humans became livestock, I would have no concern over that. If conditions were, I was going to say merciful. A cull. Controlled population. Making sure they cannot harm anyone else. Yes. He was a giant. Only a year ago. But now, it does. But Dracula respects my skills. And the human world cast me out long ago. Why would I go against his wishes? I believe he loved her. He is capable of love. That's the source of his conviction. He wasn't there. Of course I would have. He sounds confused. I don't know. What? He promised me that this would be a cull. That humans would be reduced in numbers and controlled. I just want to do my work, Camilla. I love my work. And what's that? You don't say something like that out loud in this place. Why? Dracula is powerful. Your forces alone may not be enough. You can spend so long in a castle that you can forget how the sun feels. Don't you think? You like the cold? You're concerned about the others hearing us. I just didn't want to be interrupted by arguments. I used to liken them to wolves or bats. A strong sense of community, acting as one. But lately, I see the vampires as cats, swiping, hunting, or ignoring each other. In a way, they are pure creatures. They have grace. Animals don't act with malice. True. But it's not malicious. There's joy in it. The cats need herding, Isaac. I mean it. Dracula gave us the task of creating a war plan. But between his generals and their fighting, and his own attitude, he doesn't care. That hasn't escaped me. My point is that he doesn't care how. And we're failing him. Yes, we need to assert an order to the war. We're the agents of his rage, not the paintings of it. We can't just thrash around. I want to present a united front. I want a plan. I want to move forward and get this over with in an orderly manner. I want you to agree to move on, Brayla. I know that, strictly speaking, we've never really been friends. But we are on the same side. I don't think I've ever heard you try to tell a joke before. All Dracula hears is the noise in the war hall. He needs us to be the clear voice over that noise. He needs us to speak in one voice. How is it disloyal to provide the guidance he requested of us? I am loyal to him and his intent. But he asked for a plan, and we need to give him one unambiguously. We go to Brayla, prevent a diaspora by boat, and then proceed along the coast from there. What do you say? Yeah, well, don't talk me out of it. Isaac agreed. And the night creatures I forged for you will arrive at their destination soon. What now? A quick, orderly, and merciful war. We would ask you to consider moving the castle to Brayla to conduct a full-scale destructive attack on the port. What now? Some of them will wonder why this is where you're interested, after you so loudly brought up the issue of Belmont and Alucard. You are. And which am I? Child or animal? I thought you wanted me to believe you respected me. What? Why? Not quite. They're not coming close to us. They spent the day recovering things from the ruins. They started returning to the furthest houses a little while ago. Certainly. I wasn't intending to try. I was thinking it might make a drill to start a fire. It's gonna be a cold night. Well, a fire was for me, not you. I assume you don't really feel the cold. Where will you go? What was that? The way the castle moved and then vanished. I've been thinking about it all day. I still don't understand. Do you think Dracula lives? But you can't be sure. Of course it does. I know. Camilla, what are you doing?
Me.
Go to hell.